Hey Donald, this is John, West Coast Connects. We reached out and spoke with you yesterday, promised this free video, so here it is. I'm going to keep things really short and sweet. Just want to show you 3 tips that you could do to really improve your web presence and get more traffic online. So with that, let me get started. So it looks like you're using the Google Business Profile website, free website as your website. So um, there's a couple issues with this in terms of potentially, getting as much value and traffic online. The first is that because they're free, Google, they're not really designed to rank. They do get traffic from Google and they look like they're a strong website, but I rarely see any Google site get any sort of traffic. So you are, ranking in a couple keywords, basically your name, um, and you are getting a little bit of traffic from your name, but that's about it. Um, you know, they're just not designed to rank. Plus, there's not much functionality. There's not much you can do with them. They're great to kind of use as a backlink, as a a link back to your site, but they're not great to use as an actual website. And having something like this is Crossover Roofing. This is their website. They're ranking pretty high there in Thomasville. You see here they have a home, about us section, service pages, projects, which I'm assuming is probably a gallery page, and then they have locations, so they can actually rank each of these locations in specific areas. And this is the Thomasville area. I'm not sure why they don't have a thing for Thomasville, but obviously Thomasville, there's not a ton of volume, but Greensboro, Winston-Salem, among others, there's some volume there as well. So having it laid out like this, allows you to kind of link to your Google Business Profile and embed your map, and there's a lot of different things that you can do here. So having your own website really allows for a lot of different things. So that would be my first tip, is just to get a website that's a brand new website that's not a Google Business Profile website. My second tip would just be to kind of give yourself a lot of different ways in which to convert and be seen. And so what I mean by that is when someone searches for roofing Thomasville, right? There's a lot of ways in which they can convert and be found, or find the information that they need. They could click on the Google Guaranteed, these local ads, and there's pros and cons about everything, but the one pro about there's a couple of them, but the main pro regarding the local ads is that they convert at a uh, pretty high rate. So usually I've seen usually about 40 to 60% of the calls that you receive convert to leads and business. So pretty high. The cons are they're a little bit more expensive than like Google ads, which again, Google ads are great. They get above the fold. Sometimes depending on how much information and stuff you put there, they can be pretty big and catch the eye. Um, they do convert at a lower rate, but they are a little bit cheaper depending on the keyword. Sometimes they're as much as like 19, 20 bucks and higher a click, but it definitely um, converts to jobs. You're doing really well with your Google Business Profile. You're ranked #1 here, so that's good. You want to be in this top 3. I've seen these pull up to 40% of the traffic, so that's great. And then last but not least, you want to rank organically. And I did do a little bit of search for roofing. Obviously, metal roofing supplies doesn't apply to you, but we're looking at maybe 100 searches a month for roofing in Thomasville, and that's just that one area. I mean, again, if you go into High Point, Lexington, Winston-Salem, Greensboro, among all those suburbs, they're are a lot more, traffic to be had. So you can do location pages there and go after that traffic. So a lot of good things. My third and final tip would just be to strengthen up the site, your site when you get it. And how you do that is you add referring domains that send links back to your site. And those links that go back to your site strengthen up your site. And typically what you want is a high number as possible. This 16 is a little low. You'd like to see it somewhere in the 20s, and you'd like to see a 1-to-1 ratio if you can. Typically with the referring domains, you want as high a number as possible. You want to keep growing that. It has to look organic, and it has to be something that grows over time. And then having a lot of content on your site will definitely allow for organic keywords. If I'm trying to rank for roofing Thomasville, North Carolina, I would have that as a heading on my site. I would have it within the text. I would save an image as that keyword. So this image wouldn't be saved as a number. It would be saved as, roofing Thomasville, North Carolina. So there's a lot of things that you could do there to maximize your ability to rank. So I hope this has been helpful and informative. Please feel free to reach out if you have any questions, comments, concerns. Would love to get some feedback on this. So I thank you and have a great day, and God bless.